this art. This is really cute.
That is some really good art,
It's
actually.
really nice.
But
Yeah.
she's wearing glasses, so plain Jane.
Wow. Jinx, you owe me a soda.
Hey, Maria, I'm sorry. I want to apologize for being a dick, and I got a little song for you. You know,
Get the
someday
fuck out!
We should
love
have
will
never
find
let him
you.
voice that
Break
guy.
those chains that bind you. One night will remind you how we touched and went our separate ways.
Whoops.
What?
Did you just use a potion?
I made 2 potions. On accident.
It happened.
Well then.
Okay, I'll leave now.
Well,
Fine.
no, we can. These stamina potions, I can sell one of them, and because they're double today, sell one. Hey, look, I got more money. Yeah, boy.
Woohoo.
Yeah,
Make
boy.
bank.
Okay, and so
Rolling in the coin.
let's go to town and find a bodyguard, shall we? That's what we're all waiting for. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Tavern, guild, alley, dungeons, go home. So we can't go to a dungeon yet, I don't think, because we don't have a bodyguard. So it appears we can get a bodyguard from the tavern, the guild, or the alley. Should we pick one at random, my fellow friends, or should we?
I feel like the alley is a bad choice.
Or should
Let's
we
go
just
to the
go
tavern.
down the list?
The tavern or the guild? I would say flip a coin.
I like the alley. It seems safe.
I'd say guild.
Okay, we got we've got 1 for alley, 2 for guild, right? And 1 for
Yep.
tavern. Hatch, do you have an opinion? You want to break any tie here? Not that we have one.
Flip a coin. I could go for anything.
Flip a coin.
So go to the
There's a-
guild.
There's at least one light on in the
Yeah,
alley.
I think that means guild wins.
Yeah, guild wins, just by default, but I pulled out a coin, just in case. Okay, hire bodyguard, chat, job request, return to town. Horde sightings. I want to click this.
Prairie.
Okay.
That was informative.
They say if you're looking for a sword for hire, the Adventurers Guild is the first place you should look. Wait, who's that over there?
Uh-oh.
Oh, of course.
But he's not the one talking here. This is somebody else. Somebody else.
Come on, I'm begging you. I can't afford the medicine for my wife.
That's John, the butcher. Strange. His wife looked perfectly healthy when I said hello to her this morning.
Can't you spare just a little?
Your wife is ill? That won't do it all. If you need the money, I'm more than happy to give it to you. Here, take my wallet.
Oh no, it's so accurate. I hate this.
God damn it!
This is actually what Kroze does, and it gets him in so much trouble. Like all of the time. You need this random Sentai Power Ranger thing? No problem. I'll just show up with it at the next convention I see you at.
Just give me back whatever's left over.
Hey
Somebody
now,
else.
Will, your whole wallet? Isn't that the entire payment from your gig yesterday?
It's alright. I could always earn more money. A person's life is worth far more.
I can hear the pain in his voice. Thanks, man. I really owe you one.
Hello, John.
What the... Maria, what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm just running an errand. So, your wife's sick, I hear.
Yeah, kinda.
What are her symptoms? Your wife has always gone out of her way to help me, so I'll happily make her some medicine.
Well, we think it might be food poisoning or something.
Food poisoning, you say? Okay, so stomach cramps and nausea. Let me just borrow this wallet for a moment.
Huh? What?
Let's see. This much should cover it, I think. Here, you can have the rest back.
But that's... He was gonna...
The perfect role for Eternal, where he's like, wait, my money!
What the hell? Where'd it go?
Are you a doctor, miss?
Oh no. I'm an herbal essenceist.
Herbal.
Herbal essence saleswoman. That's what she is.
I'm friends with his wife, you see. I may not be a doctor, but I can make remedies for anything from back pain to the common cold.
Sounds like you know what you're talking about then.
Oh, and before people in the comments are like, why are you using that weird old voice? And it's like, I don't get hired as people who are older than me. I get hired as like 12-year-olds, so I don't have really good older adult voices, sorry. I certainly do. Isn't that right, John? Eternal.
Yeah. Thanks in advance, Maria.
Where's my money?
Anyway, I gotta get back to the store.
I'm so glad you'll be able to help that poor man's wife feel better.
His wife feels just fine.
What?
Here's the rest of that money back.
God damn it, Kana!
But what about John's wife?
You kidding me? That guy was lying through his teeth. I heard the bar's been sucking him dry lately.
Wow. That sounds painful.
Don't be sympathetic to that, you dick!
What? Why am I a dick? I'm trying to help.
You doof.
Not literally, you do.
It sounds like an actual conversation between them.
It
Point
does.
is, he's flat broke, and so he was trying to swindle you.
In that case, he could have simply been honest with me and I still would have given it to him.
Yeah, that's gross.
Kroze.
Self-insert character.
Holy
I just want to
shit.
say, I randomly used my finger to circle on a random character and I ended up on this guy. And I was excited because I was like, oh, it's an elf.
It's
And then
Orlando
I
Bloom.
It's Orlando Bloom. And then all of a sudden I read the description. I was like, oh no, he's like me. I didn't realize how like me he is.
See, this is why you're always in debt, William. You try to help people too goddamn much.
I could pay off my debt anytime, but a friend in trouble can't always wait that long.
This sucks. I don't want to do this.
Listen here. You're too much of a soft-hearted person. They're elf.
The guild owner is racist. This just in the 6 o'clock news.
If your weakness for women is what gets you in debt, then you ought to try and do something about it. For now, you ought to pay your room fee at the inn. Don't forget to thank Maria here for stepping in, too.
Bitch.
So you're Miss Maria, is that right?
That's me. That's a weird last name. Maria Scissorland, which makes me think of Scissorman from Clock Tower, which was a really horrific game, and I was chased by a child with a disfigured face in a schoolboy outfit with ginormous scissors.
I don't think that's
she
what
really
everyone else was
takes that.
thinking about.
He was just a big AC/DC fan.
He was just a big AC/DC fan, yeah.
I hear she really takes men to Scissorland in bed, guys. Am I right?
No.
It would be girls. I would take girls. If you get the joke right, it would be girls.
What are your connotations?
I don't get it.
Thanks to you, I won't be a burden on the innkeeper anymore. Thank you so much.
Oh, it was nothing, really.
Is there anything I could do to assist you? I'd like to repay your kindness if I can. That reminds me, what business did you have here at the guild?
I came here looking to hire someone to protect me while I pick herbs. Herbs.
In that case, no one's more qualified than my good buddy Will here.
How did that work out so perfectly for you being the guild owner and your best buddy is Will? Oh, really? Is that so?
He's an elf, you know.
Can't trust
Well
those
versed in
elves.
plants, skilled with a bow, plus he could use spirit magic. He's a hopeless softy who'd give anyone the shirt off his back if they needed it. But other than that minor drawback, he's a reliable fellow.
Thank you, Mr. Exposition Man.
Oh, please. You flatter me too much, sir. Still, if you're going out into the great outdoors, I think I could be of help. Please, allow me to accompany you.
I'm happy for you, Will. Herb picking sounds like stable work for a change.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I hate my life!
This is the best choice that's ever happened, I think.
Now you can pay down your debt.
Oh, I have no intention of charging for my services. I'm doing this purely out of gratitude.
I don't think so, mister. I most certainly will be paying you.
But
I'm Maria Scissorland, and I'm your new employer. Now then, could I ask for your full name, Mr. Elf? I'm also racist, apparently.
certainly, Miss Human. My name's William Bloom.
My name is Kroze.
and this is Mr. Goblin and Mrs. Dwarf.
This conversation sounds a lot like a conversation between the three of us, to be honest. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
You can hire William at the guild. Hey!
Wow, of course, I ended up being the first.
You did end up being the first one as per usual. Let's see.
This is why I wanted to go to the alleyway. Come on.
Let's see what job requests are. Really.
We knew.
I'm curious. Oh.
Oh.
Ooh, prairies.
Oh, there's the prairie.
Oh.
That's where the fort is.
Hatch can explain to us what these areas are.
The prairie is infested with a monster horde right now, so your job request will cost a fair bit more than normal. You sure?
No. Oh, so I can request people for different areas?
Yeah.
Oh.
The forest, is it? That'll cost you 700. Are you sure?
No, because I wanted you to tell me about the areas, you dick. And then if I hit hire bodyguard, I'm pretty sure I'll just hire him right away, which I don't want to do. What's the save? Let me
Maria's so useless, she needs to hire a bodyguard. Am I right?
So
I should have never let him.
I
voice that
saved.
guy.
I'm gonna click this button just in case, just to see what happens. Oh, okay, it just has him. So do we want to meet the other guys, or do we want to continue with William?
Let's meet the other guys first.
Yeah, you really
I
don't
think
need
Kroze
focus
needs to
on
hate
it.
himself a little bit less.